Alrighty, folks, welcome back to Abdec, which is 2 books now, of course. So I have done one thing since last time I recorded. Oh yeah, last time we got this done. Ooh, the thing on the back. And wait, was it last time that we did the heart thing? So one thing I've done is I've asked Blash about whether I'm missing something on those pages where I just sort of thought, oh, the adult can just like walk from portal to portal. And it was really difficult, it was surprisingly difficult to ask in a way that made it clear like what I was asking for and not asking for like a deeper hint. I was simply asking like, is there something else to this? Or like, because then the answer was like, oh, have you found the heart page? I was like, well, yeah, I've done the heart page. I've solved that. I've got the heart. As far as I know, according to the rules that I'm assuming, like, yeah, I've got the heart. I just don't know whether this bit is accurate. And then it was like, because then it might not be clear that I know that they connect. I know that there's a connection that goes from page to page that leads from one to the other. And I tried to make that clear. And my understanding is that I'm still missing something about this, which is kind of wild. So I'm going to return to it. I need to write down the page numbers again. I think it was 14. Was it 25? 25, 39. 25. Pretty sure it was 39. 48. Let's just check 39. And then the heart page. 39, yep. And 48, yeah, okay. And then the heart. So that was the full connectivity. Okay, what do I think it means? Does it go, have we got a similar thing where it goes through to the other side? Nope, I can see the other side does not connect. Does not even line up, curiously. So it lines up on the side to the grid. And so yeah, once again, I did see there was a path if I continued there, but then that doesn't apply to 14, because it does not line up at all. It's not like I can just go, like maybe if they're outside the grid, they just move forwards forever or something. I hope the answer I got isn't leading me down the wrong path. Then the other thing I can see here is that in this shadow, there is a path that would go through here and it would fill everything in. But why are they over here? These are also like parallel to each other, which those wouldn't be. Well, they could be if... Okay. Oh, we maybe have an idea here. Maybe they're just like misplaced or something. Let's get rid of this. I kind of want to understand what the distances at play here. Can I rotate and place these? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next bit's gonna be hard to measure. Well, I think it's 4. So it's gonna be like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what's that? 5, 9. Ooh, I think this might add up. But they're not wider than a cell. They're exactly a cell. So, but hold on. So, like pathwise, that is 1, 2, 3. Well, yeah. So it's actually 3 that way. It's 9. It's 9, and then, well, it's not, is it? It's from the middle. 1, 2. No, it is 3. 9 and 3, which scaled down would be 1 to 3, which is kind of like that. So you could see me coming in here and leaving there. Okay, maybe. Like, I don't think, without being told that there's still something here, I don't think I would have. I mean, I wouldn't have done. I had to ask. So maybe something like that. And that's, I guess, the thing to check is, does that work on the other pages? Okay. So what am I saying? I'm saying find the kind of distances between these two things. So in this case, it is 1 in this direction, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in that direction. Well, we're not going to scale that, are we? But also 7 doesn't fit in, so no, this doesn't make sense. Okay. So no, not that. Let's just double check. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, it takes up 8. Well, okay, so sorry, no, it takes up 8 in its entirety. So scaled down, it could be like 4 and half. That doesn't make sense. Can I see a path in this? These are all covered up. No, I can't see how a path would ever work in this. There's too many like ways to go. Like obviously that's the shade area, there's the non-shaded area, but then that's just like okay, let's look at 39. Oh no, I'm at the cryptic bit. Oh, the cryptic bit. I don't like cryptic bits. So here, similarly, well, should we count? Let's count the grid cells. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that would be. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think. Is that the same distance as that? No. No, there would be 4 here. So it would be 8. So 7 by 8. Well, what's the size of this? 5 by 7. No, I have no idea. Sure, you could go in there. You could do a path in that space, but let's see how that connects to those. Like, I don't understand what the positioning of these means. Maybe it means I just have to find a thing, but that doesn't apply for 14. But here, like maybe I have to find a place like aligned with this, like maybe this edge. Then find a place aligned with this. So it could be this edge or this edge. Also, that one could have been this edge, I guess. And then walk around that somehow. I'd have to go that way, and then I'd have to come down here, so that's not possible. So here, yeah, I guess I could do there to there. But once again, that doesn't work for 14 at all. I honestly did not expect the answer to be there would be more puzzle. Like, obviously I asked because they've definitely felt like... I only asked because it felt kind of weird and outside what the game has done so far, but like I also had like an explanation for it that I thought was also reasonable. And I thought that was just going to be the explanation, but apparently there's something there. Wait, so yeah, 14 doesn't work. So 48 is the one after that. I'm hoping one of them will make me realize what's going on. Well, this is the one where I can sort of see how that could work, although that could be on either end of that. So 14's the weird one here? Why are you out there? Are you suggesting that I can like divide the entire paper up into a grid? That's not going to be true. Like, what would you do at the edge? Can I figure out? Okay, so our little adults, when they leave this book over here, they leave at this A shape, and the A shape's the same way round, even though the things are. So how do I know which way they're even coming out of this? I don't. Why are they here? Why are they here? Why are they outside? What would that mean? Sure, you're aligned with the grid, but you're both aligned with the grid, just like far away from the grid. There's no grid out there. I'm not supposed to imagine there is a grid and fill it all in. That wouldn't make sense. Same here, like sure I could come in there, but then I wouldn't be able to walk all the paths. Once again, it doesn't align with anything on the other side, right? No. I guess like part of the problem here is that it was easy enough for me to just assume, oh yeah, okay, so then let's just go walk from there to there, and then there to there, and there to there, and I go to the heart. And I guess I feel like I've had the satisfaction of like getting to the heart. Like making the connection was the, like realizing that, oh, they're portals, they can go through them. Felt like the thing. It didn't feel like there was something to do between. So even if I do this, the heart is already gone. I've already claimed my reward. Sure, incorrectly apparently, but it felt right. Is there anything to do with the fact that like... So it's kind of curious that in the adult's book, you start in shadow. Oh no, I guess you do immediately go from, you're in light, and then you immediately go to shadow. So I guess you can swap when you go through a portal. Okay, what does that mean? The other problem is like, I imagine them being aligned to the grid simply because of whatever software was used to make the thing, right? It's probably done in like Illustrator or something, some vector art thing maybe, or maybe not, because it's kind of got a kind of hand-drawn style to it. Not sure. Oh no, I'm gonna really struggle here, aren't I? I am really gonna struggle. And let's say we could wander the page, then we just go into these spaces. just don't get it. Like, there's like a problem on every page. The problem here would be that it'd be impossible to walk every shaded space. Also, sure, I could come in. Like maybe it's just like find a space where you can come in and leave. But if that were true, then there's many ways that could happen. Hmm. There's also like a page with a full stop in the beginning of punctuation, isn't it? So it's this section. I haven't connected that to anything. Like obviously it's the same as that dot there. Is there a connection? But it's the only symbol from like I'm not unsure whether that's just coincidental that they happen to have used a circle twice, which is always a thing to like avoid. Which makes me think they must be connected in some way. But I don't know. But then there's nothing here that seems to have anything to do with dots. So it's not like the scrap paper puzzles. Oh no. I think at the end of last time I said, I'm just gonna accept that it's gonna be difficult and it'll be fine, but no, it's already affecting me. Not sure it's gonna be fine. I don't understand. What? I clearly can't just draw any random path. So what makes sense? Anything? But also it would have to make sense with what's going on here as well. Like these have got them, although it is different. These are like kind of hand drawn on. These are not. Like they were a different color. But then is that just because I printed this, not this? I don't actually know. Is there some meaning to the symbols? Or are they must just be symbols to say that this connects to this, right? I think. That bit was easy. And then you decide to make it get more difficult. I don't understand. Sure, there is like a shadow that it would be possible to do a path in it. What side do you come out of the thing? It's far too ambiguous. There's just stuff there's everything about this is ambiguous. Yeah, which side of the thing do I come out of? Can it be in the middle of the grid? Can it only be at the edge of the grid? Are the relative positions of these related to each other? Can it be scaled? the letters mean something, the symbols mean anything, other than just being symbols to match things up. You're aligned with the letters, is that relevant? Nope, because then these aren't aligned with the letters. They're aligned with C, I guess, but then the letters are not really aligned with the grid. These are aligned with the grid for sure. Does the line mean something? Like, does it mean that anything along that line can be a portal? Would that make sense here? Not really. Not really, because then that could have been a portal, that could have been a portal. But then I guess maybe it wouldn't have been solvable. But no, then I could have put the D in this side, and so therefore it wouldn't have been unique. Also, you don't align up with any edges. I was happy with my answer. I was happy just getting to the heart. Why did I ask? I shouldn't have asked. Well, otherwise there's going to be people in the comments saying, you did the heart wrong. The scaling thing there was interesting, but let's just double check. It doesn't work on other things. It certainly doesn't work here. There just isn't... There's just nowhere to do a path here. I didn't do I didn't do it wrong, right? A, B, C, B, A. Seems correct to me. Can it affect the previous page? I don't think so. I don't think things are all lined up over pages. Like what we've established here is that the symbols on the edges mean they are portals and they can go through them and it connects. How do I know which side I'm coming out of? Well, in this case, I only assumed I was coming out this way because that's the side that the grid's on. But these aren't on the grid. Am I supposed to just place them? Are you suggesting like, oh, I can just pick them up and place them wherever? But even if I do that, then there are ambiguous answers here, right? Like, well, unless, hold on, if we go back to the previous thing, so the K is, oh, maybe this could be it. Okay, hold on. So K, I go out leftwards. Leftwards. This is gonna be it. Squiggle rightwards. Squiggle rightwards. Okay. I think this might be it. Oh my gosh, that process of doing like cryptic stuff like that is horrendous. Why do people enjoy this? Maybe because of this feeling of, oh, I figured it out. I might have figured it out. But I'm still unsure and I'm still terrified. It's like the cryptic puzzles are the horror genre of puzzles. So what I'm saying then is wherever we go out through an A, we're actually placing you. So I mean, this could end up making sense, that we're placing you so that we're coming out left. So that could either be there or there. There or there. And then there's the X. Okay, this is what this is going to be. And I'm going to figure out... Oh, I've got to like connect between them. Okay, 25. I really think it's not obvious that there's even a puzzle here. This goes to the dot. Does the dot go? I think the dot goes to the heart, right? the heart just here somewhere. Dot does go to the heart. So the dot goes down. So I want to go down through a dot. Oh, I've lost it. Down through a dot. Right, so here. Yeah, okay. So the dot's going here. And then the X must be going on left or right. The X are going on left or right. Let's go back to 14. Although I'm not sure that disambiguates stuff. We have to end there and there. Left or right. Oh wait, what was I saying about this? The A which I've got here goes left. Yeah, so we can't use the non-shaded space. So it's like there or there for the A. And then the X, what was it? Oh god, I forgot. X is going left or right. Left or right. Well, then that means if we have to start there and there and there, well, the only one with a... No, this makes it ambiguous. It could be right and right, right and left. Both of those would work. Hmm. So the A would definitely go in that way, leftwards, from the edge. So it's going to be there or there. The X, back to 25. We know the dot has to be downwards. So there's only one place that could be, because we can't do a full path in the shaded area. So that means the dot has to be there. And the X could either be on that side or that side. But then that makes 14 ambiguous. Right? Because that can be on that side or that side. And here it can be on that side or that side. And if it can be on the right, I mean, maybe that's the thing, is like, if it can be on the right, what am I saying? If it is on the right, then it could be here or here, and the other one could be there or there. But if it's on the left, then the A has to be up here, and there is only one solution. Question mark? What counts? What does uniqueness apply to in this case? Is that a place I can use uniqueness? So I guess like maybe the way to think of it is that like these symbols are there, these portals are there, and there is a unique path for the creature to take, for the adult to take. And if that's the case, so if they're there, but if they're there, then they're there. If they can just be there. So no, so I guess what I'm saying, for that logic to work, is that there has to be I mean, it doesn't, I don't like it. It's like I'm saying, well, the A has to be there. No, the A has to be here to force the X to be a rightwards X. That doesn't feel like a good use of the uniqueness thing. Should we try the other direction? So we had 39 and 48. So if we were to go from Path of Adults 17, we'd be leaving via a C shape, rightwards. So C-shaped rightwards. Okay, first of all, where are there any areas here that I could walk in? It's a bit hard to see, sorry. There's one here. There's also one here. Yeah, that's doable. And this one was. And this one is. And this one is. Oh, no. Yeah, that one's not. Because there's not two edges against the edge of the grid. So the C goes rightwards. So we're going to be coming out of this side. So it could be here, 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 or here, or here, or here. Okay, well, that's a lot. But there must be a reason you're at these angles, right? Like, why would they be, like, rotated? I still don't understand. The ones that were... So C, in this case, it matches the rotation. Where's the two lines again? They're on 49? 48, sorry. Two lines vertical. They're still vertical after rotating. What does that mean? I really don't know what that's going to mean. The symbols always stay the same way round. Not relative to the line, but then they're rotated for a reason. No? But if they are rotated for a reason, that means there's something wrong with 14 again. Because we think these both have to be left and right. In fact, we know they do. Because over here, we leave the A vertical. That implies then that we must, if the rotation of this matters, that implies that the adult can just rotate onto the next grid. Okay, I thought I was going there, but I don't think I am. I'm getting, but I'm not there. And yeah, this one, I've definitely seen the path here that is doable. So what's the heart side of this? Square, so we need to go up into a square, maybe. Well, I'm not sure I could do that unless I put it there. Which, to be honest, feels... Yeah, I don't think we're going to be using this shape, right? We're going to be using these... I guess we'll do it there, or... Sorry, up into that shape. So square would have to be there at the top. Therefore, the two lines would have to be on the sides. We're going left into them to get into this room. If we can just place them arbitrarily, which I'm not sure if that's the case. So we're going to want to leave this room going left into these. And was it, yeah, right from this to like here? Just do like a little loop in there. I'm not hugely confident about this. So that would do that. And the other one, it would mean we were going into... Wait, what was it? It's also really hard to keep in my head, like what's going on here. So we're saying we leave left here into B, out the top of B, into the heart. Out the top of B into the heart. So that's that side of it sort of adds up, but then the other one doesn't. A leftwards. Could be there, could be there. In both these cases, lots of directions X could go, but on 25, well, we've basically got these two spaces where paths can be walked. And by paths, I mean it's exactly a single space. And the dot had to be here. Yeah, so it's this space, but then left and right are both possible for the X, but they're also both possible over here, left and right for the X, A there. I don't think I understand it. Is it something I'm just going to have to let sit in my mind for another month? You're presumably aligned with the grid for a reason, but you're like aligned with the grid, but like not actually aligned with any cells in the grid, like actual active cells. And you're rotated for a reason, no? I think that's too much. This is just the general issue with cryptic things. There's just always too many possibilities. And yeah, sure, eventually you like narrow down to the thing and you go, oh look, that like now that I think of it like that, it makes sense. But like oh dear. So one thing I also want to try was this one. I think I'm giving up on the portals. I have a theory for this one that I'm interested in trying. I think I probably mentioned it last time I was looking through this, although I don't think I ever tried any of the ones after the I one first, before. So this one has 4s in it. And the thing I'm wondering about is, so puzzle 4, that's like the only thing I can think of. Or I guess page 4, but I think page 4 probably didn't have puzzles on it. Yeah, exactly. Puzzle's been at 7. So puzzle 4, I'm wondering, like, do I draw this shape twice? Like, so don't take the letters individually. Don't say, we're not taking AABB and AAB, because like the 4s are in a cell, and so they represent a shape as a whole. So I wonder if the shape that must be here, this must be surrounded by, must be this shape. And we need it twice. So what shape is that? I kind of need to draw it at that scale if I'm going to be able to like move it around. Let me also get rid of some of those dots I put on. Okay, so it's like I mean, obviously, it could be it could be. Well, it can't be scaled because that won't fit. Could be rotated, but then these are like that one's against the corner, so there's going to be at least one that's not rotated. If this is the thing, take this all the way across it. It would be a good thing to do to be like, oh, use the final shape of a particular puzzle as the shape to use in another puzzle. Okay, so we've got that shape. Is there some way I could place that on there and it would cover some things. Yes. But isn't that ambiguous with that way around? Yes. It sure is. Are there other angles that also work? There sure are. Potentially that makes the other four not fit very well. But like, let's say I did, oh gosh, what was I doing first? No. This? Yeah, if I did that, then I could easily fit another one of these in. Rotate, yeah. I don't think this idea works. Yeah, it's not going to, is it? That felt like a good idea. What if the numbers up here aren't puzzle numbers? Oh. But that was, or was it not? 4, 5? No, what? What am I even saying? 4, 5, that and that. I mean, I don't see the correspondence between that and that. But like, okay, what if the 4 and the 7 means I have to use 4 and 7? But then, so I only get to place 1 4, and it can maybe be scaled. And what was 7? 7 was the 2 B's. So then maybe like, I'm gonna rub it out. I'm gonna draw it in a different place. So like the 2 B's could go there and cover those. And then is there some arrangement of this that would cover all of that? Like rotated, I guess. Gosh, this is hard to think about. So it's a 4x4 shape ultimately. So to fit a 4x4 shape in here, I'm gonna really struggle. It's not gonna happen. That's just not gonna happen. And they are more than 4 apart. They'd have to like have weird angles, in which case it has to be scaled up at a weird amount, like a very high amount. Well, no, I don't have to do weird angles. Could have like, could have a 45-degree angle. But it can't be scaled up. That would have to be square root of 2, right? Because bigger than that just wouldn't fit. So for you to be included, we need either a point there or a point there. I guess, can we put the 4x4 shape in at that size? Like just a box. Sure, there's going to be bits that overlap the other shape. Like this. 4. Doesn't fit there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't fit. It's never going to fit, is it? Because this is. It'd have to be 8x8. Yeah. But then there are corners missing, so like maybe it's fine to go slightly outside the grid. What am I doing? 1, 2, 3. Oh, so that goes to there. Down. So I need a bit missing here and a bit missing there if I'm going to do this shape. But then there are other places I could have put that, like that, for example. So let's say we were doing that. Would that need, we need like a hole of 2 for you to slot into. We don't have a hole of 2. As in, like, this would have to go like this. That. Sorry, I've like misaligned everything. But we don't have that. So the whole of 1, that can't happen. So the corner. Let me erase some stuff. I have no idea if I'm even on the right lines here. Like, if I come up with a puzzle that feels like it makes sense and I solve it, that's the problem with cryptic puzzles. If I come up with something that feels like it makes sense and I solve it, is that not a solve? So we're saying that a corner has to be cut out here, but it's still going to have to be 2. Or does it? Yes, because we'd have to do that. That in. This is never going to work. Wait, what are the rules around 2 things in an area? Can that even happen? I can't remember anymore. Yes, it can. Okay. Okay, it's been so long since I've seen that. Yeah, okay. Where do I think this is going? Anywhere? Well, that would make that the corner of the shape, and then it wouldn't reach this 4. We've got that like hole in the middle, which is kind of interesting, but oh no, not cryptic stuff again. I don't know if that was even like, I'm like going 4, 7, because then the numbers disappear. So it's like, oh, so maybe the numbers are actually the things I'm putting in. 46. Or maybe I'm putting the, that doesn't make sense. Like 47. Wait, there isn't a puzzle 47. There's a page 47, and that refers to page 46. I think. Yeah, 46 has that on it. Can I put that shape in here? Why does it have the open eye? I don't understand. So 47, page 47 is this one. You're saying, what are you saying? I don't know. I'm certainly not going to be able to make the puzzle 4 shape out of this because it is its own shape. I did have a thought about this one as well. I was thinking like maybe the point of having it like outside the grid, like with no border around it, is because maybe I have to make some like inference about it going like off and then going back on somewhere without actually having to draw it. Maybe. But then what my letters here? I don't even know. Well, I mean, I know I've got B and E, I guess. Sort of. I have to make a B and E shape. Oh. And then there's this one, and then there's the other one with the cube. What? What is this one? A, B, D. Okay, I'll do it. I'll put an A, B, and a D in here. I'm sure it'll be fine, right? Maybe. B can't be scaled up. It can go either horizontally or vertically. It can't be diagonal. Okay. D can't be scaled up. It wouldn't fit in, or would it? It ended up touching the B. So I think not. So if you're not scaled up and you're hitting, and we're going to hit all these. And we've got the B as, oh sorry, no, we've done the B, A as well. And it has to not touch them. Is this like, what else is going on here? Something, I don't know what. Because obviously they're flipped. I see that. I see that there's no A here. Am I supposed to just like copy the A over and say there's like an A there? But then it's just the same puzzle twice. Maybe that's the point? I don't know. I mean, is it doable in that case? Okay, so this D can't hit that. So if anything's going to hit that, it's going to be the A. The A is going to touch that thing. All right. So then maybe we want like this. That doesn't make sense. Nope. Because then the D and the B will end up touching that. But yeah, it's still true that the A has to hit that. So, and since we don't think B and D are getting scaled up, I think that implies that the A has to get scaled up because who's hitting this. So A has to somehow hit U and U. Therefore, it has to be scaled up. It could be at an angle. It can't be at an angle because that's an edge. So it has to hit that and that and be scaled up. And it obviously can't be scaled up more than 2. So then what other shape do I have? I don't have any. Okay, that's immediately not solvable, I think. B can't hit that. D can't hit that. I don't think. Although it can be really hard to tell. I guess a D scaled up would require 6 across. I don't think there's anywhere with. Oh, there's a 6 across there and there. But there's no height for the rest of the shape to go. I guess there's a 6 vertical there, but again, not enough space for the rest of the D shape to go. And we've had numbers, so how do I know that's not a 2? It looks a bit like a 2. I mean, it's also possible this is 2 separate puzzles, and it's just like the theme is that, oh, look, it's 2 puzzles, they're flipped from each other, but they have very different solutions or something. I don't know. Also, could the D be at an angle? Possibly. Yeah, maybe. I'll look at this half. And yeah, I did think about how like, oh, if I like were to flip the letters, they would be something different, but they're not. They're still just A, B, D. Well, the A would be something else. Well, upside down, it's P, Q, E. But then I have to draw a P and a Q. Is it meant to be like the witness and the taiji thing, where like maybe I have a solution that when reflected solves both? Could be that. Could be that. Wait, so isn't that just the same as putting the A there? That is just the same as putting the A there. Okay. Once again, that D can't hit that. So the A has to hit that. That B can't hit that. That D can't hit that. So the A has to hit that. The A has to be scaled up. Can't be at an angle because that's against an edge. Immediate problems. Immediate problems. Unless, of course, D. Can you make it? Oh, you can make a D shape out of an A and a B. That is worth noting. Although, then how are we going to get the B shape? The problem is I've already set the precedent for me spending 4 hours trying to figure something out. Question. Not about this, about this. I was looking at it, I had it next to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, they're much further. Oh no, hold on. Was it those? Yeah, it was those, wasn't it? But they're way close together, like 5 apart. Yeah. So, question answered. I was thinking like maybe maybe the relative positions always. I mean, what would that even mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to join puzzles together. Like if I just put, so it's the K and that. If I put the K, I mean, it's kind of interesting to think about. Like if I were to put this K thing there, let's do it with the thing. So the K level, the K grid is that shape. And the exit is where? The bottom. Okay. And the exit is what? It's C shape. Is that 39? Yeah. Okay. So then that there. What does that mean? That grid then overlaps that grid. Could go that way. Then what? Oh, I don't know. No, I think I'm gonna have to stop. I don't mean fully. I mean for today. I'm definitely contemplating when to stop fully, though. I assume the spoilers don't actually go to this bit. I'm kind of curious. I won't read it, obviously. No, just go to like formatting. Yeah, I'm stuck for today. Maybe the compromise is to like accept heavy hints or something. I don't know. That's enough for today. I'll figure out what my way forward is. All right, it's 10 minutes later after I finished recording, and I had a thought that I want to pursue. I had been speaking to Blaj on Discord, and I can tell you exactly the conversation. So you understand how little information I'm actually going on. Basically, I said I said no ideas yet. Well, lots of ideas, none that work though. And then Blaj asked for the ideas, and I wrote them. So one thing that was confirmed was that my thought that, like, you know, the portals are grid aligned and they must be for a reason, right? And so that was confirmed. And I said like all my ideas I was having, and then Blush said it's simpler than this, and once you see it, you'll know what you'll miss. Like it'll 100% feel correct. And I said, let it sit with me. And then that was pretty much it. Yeah, that was everything. I then talked about like another idea I had, but the response was purely just like, okay. Like there was no like hint to it. So then I was thinking, okay, so then my next thought, I don't know if this goes anywhere, but it might. I'm trying to remember what it said on a certain page. I don't quite remember, and it all hinges on that. So my thinking was like, okay, so these adults, they go through these portals, and this seems to be grid aligned in some way, but there's no grid, and then all things are off the table, right? Like, how does an adult behave if it's off grid? Like, we no longer have a definition of what that would mean. So then that has obviously led me down this route of, well, then I must be able to move these portals and put them on the grid somewhere. But then the thought I just had is, so okay, there were two thoughts. There's one thought followed by another thought. The first thought I had is, maybe there's grid missing. Maybe there's some grid needs to be in there somehow. And I have to add that grid. And then the second thought was, okay, where do I get grid from? Then I thought, surely, I don't know, this might not be the thing still. But what does it say on the build a bus page? I don't know. I do not know whether it's relevant. No, it doesn't really say anything. It just says build a bus. Build your own bus. I thought maybe it would say something about an adult, like, oh, have an adult help you cut these out or something like that. But no, it does not say that. But there are pieces of grid here, and it is sort of connected to the adult thing. So I do still have them next to me. So it could be worth just figuring out, like, is there some way? Okay, first of all, are these the same size as? Did I make this match? I did make this match, yeah, because I just traced it. Yeah, it's about the same size. We've got little bits sticking out, though. I no longer think this is the right idea. Yeah, I no longer think this is the right idea. And which side do I take? The one with the letters on? I guess without the letters? Without the letters, because the letters are on the other side. So I do like this. When I try and like build a path, but then there's awkward things like these endpoints. No longer feeling good about this idea at all. Oh, drop on the floor. Do I even have like, so like the distance to cover here is huge. Like it's huge. It's going to require 3 pieces just on this one. Yeah, I don't think this is it. The reason I was kind of like, oh, this might be it is just the fact that I thought, in my memory, I was thinking, oh, does the bus page mention something about adults? It does not. Yeah, okay. Yeah, clearly not right. Like, then this would have to get across there, which it could do 1, 2 pieces. I mean, maybe it's still possible. There to there. Can we cross over? What's allowed? I don't know what's allowed. And is this a bus? Is this a bus for the adult? Like, am I making it like a bus in the computer sense? Which is obviously named after the other kind of bus. At least I believe. It's like a way to transport bits from one place to another. And then here we'd have to go like all the way across there. So we've used the 2 that I threw up there. No, this is not going to work. Like maybe we like do something like like this maybe. But then we've got like a bit that we can't get through. But then I guess like so we've done. Where did that just go? Oh, I didn't pick it up. Just a magic trick to myself. So like, I mean, so like I've reached there. Like obviously there's quite a bit of a waste of like all the grid spaces. But I'm like starting to run out of stuff. Wait, which side is the wrong side? That one that I scribbled out. Okay. I mean, that's kind of interesting. That is kind of interesting. It doesn't quite work though. Maybe I can flip them? But it's kind of curious how that like looks so neat. If I can flip them. So those 3 for 42. But I'm out of pieces. That's it. And then I've got 14 to do still. Which... it's not this, is it? Okay. It's still an interesting thought. Like, what if there's grid missing? Maybe that could lead me somewhere. But I don't know where. That's puzzle 14 for page 14. So those 3 pieces were the optimal way of reaching there. But then, like, there's no way of making this more optimal, right? This piece, sorry, I'm sort of going all over the place. This piece, like, I mean, it is what it is. It's going to waste squares. Yeah, it's not possible. Okay, so it's not that. It's not that, unless I've lost a piece. Let's double check how many pieces I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I've got them all. It's not that then. I thought I'd done it. Why else would it be grid aligned but like all the way over here? I really don't understand. Does the opposite puzzle match? Nope. Not clearly not. Does something in the scrapbook bit match? No. Can I cut these out as well? Sorry, I'm kind of off screen, aren't I? Okay, I'm gonna have to stop again. Little addendum to the end for an idea that did not pan out. Wait, unless so this is literally, I went over to my PC to click stop recording, and then I had a thought, and then I clicked start recording, and I came back. Unless, because I was like covering up the grid, unless I can do it by using the grid that is available. But what does that mean in terms of like shading and not shading? Because that's shaded in. Oh gosh. But yeah, like here, maybe I can use less things. I mean, but again, I'd have to go across the shaded bit unless I go across that bit, I guess. But we do end up going through a shade. Like, that's the thing I don't understand, is like, it seems I can go through a shaded bit. Okay, let's say we're going to work with this. Hey, look, that shape does not fit there. So get there. I do have a 3 wide, but I did use in a different puzzle previously. It's so hard to pick up these pieces of paper. So like this, and then I need another 3 wide. No, I would need something that goes from there to there, which I do not have. Can I flip them? Can I not? So I can do that, and then that sticks up. Which doesn't seem good. This is just going to be another addendum that doesn't lead anywhere. Could you have been... Well, maybe we do that, and then... Yeah, so you can wiggle through that. And then maybe a 3... I just can't pick them up. A 3 and a 2? I guess the zigzaggy ones could have gone here. Wait, no. Maybe this? There's nothing about this that makes me go, aha, this is definitely the thing. And I've been led to believe that that is what I will feel. So what's that? Oh gosh, what did I just use? I used those 3 that are up there. Okay. And then is there like a route through this? It can't be shaded, so there's no route through this. I'd have to go direct from one to the other. Oh, this doesn't add up, does it? Where's the next one? So this one, oh, this doesn't add up at all because that's all shaded in. Yeah, sadly, I think this leads nowhere. And if I'm building over the top, then I can't do it. Okay, that was addendum number 2. I mean, let me think just for a second in case an addendum number 3 has to happen. Maybe I can avoid doing it. 14, and 14 wouldn't really make a lot of use of the existing grid. Oh, I don't know. And why would you even like put it on these pages if it it's aligned with the grid for a reason? But what reason? But there's no grid to leave out into. I don't understand. I can't just shade them in arbitrarily. I need a shape to cover it. Oh no, I just lost one of the pieces of paper. No, let it go. Oh, I got it. There we go. I don't know. I guess not that idea then. Okay, where else could grid come from? Any sources of grid? Not really. What's the behavior of an adult? Walks every grid space in the region it's in. Well, but then there's no clear grid spaces. Maybe the paper is the grid. If I take the paper as a grid cell, then I can do exactly what I did. I can just walk through it, and I walk through the grid cell. There we go. That is a rule that works. That's perfectly fine. What's wrong with that rule? Nothing. Yeah, okay. It's not the bus then. Seemingly. Because some of them I'd have to go all the way around and it just wouldn't work. Collect all 8 last bus edition textbooks. Cut out all pieces to build your own bus mosaic. Maybe I have to cut them out from all the books. No, it doesn't make sense. Okay, that's addendum number 2 over and probably the video over. Okay, goodbye.